So, like you were talking about earlier, you were really one of the earliest OGs to, what people went on to call metalcore, although that wasn't a word at the beginning.
Yeah.
And, the new wave of American heavy metal, whatever you want to call it. You were very early to all of that.
Yeah.
Which then kind of got supplanted by all the Rise records, crabcore bands and stuff. And then that got supplanted by all the gent stuff. But I feel like people are kind of really, really ready for that like 2000s metalcore kind of sound to come back. And as somebody who helped start that, what do you think? Like, do you feel like there's a revival of that around the corner?
I think so. I'm doing a little shameless self plug here, but Richardson's we got some new stuff that's, oh boy, y'all, I'm ready.
Okay.
And I heard it. It's what I heard when he sent me the song is a fresh approach on the stuff that I was doing 15, 20, 25 years ago, right? Like it's taking all the good stuff from that and he's just really just, made it if it's like if Jason Richardson was writing metalcore,
Which is really interesting to me because that is such a different, like just fundamentally different style than what he does. So that's really intriguing to me.
It is. And you do hear the technical, obviously he's a very technical player and you hear him. But you hear him writing All That Remains, right? It's like, it's All That Remains filtered through Jason Richardson. And then obviously it's my voice. So it's, it's me, and I think that because of the fact that, I'm the only guy that's been in All That Remains from the very beginning, like, and I'm the voice and stuff. I think that whatever, basically almost whatever I sing on, it's going to sound like All That Remains to some degree. Especially if you take into account like Madness had so much weird shit on it that like, it's like, now it's like, well, it's not that far off from some of the other weird stuff they've done. So yeah, I think that it if it is, that's an exciting thing for me because, we're in a position to really capitalize on that. We got the best guitar player in the world.
Yeah.
And, I can yell and jump around some. So I've been known to.
I just think people are. I hear the way people talk about that stuff, and I see when there are these bands like Dying Wish. There's some of these younger bands that are kind of bringing that sound back, and I see the way people react to it. When they get one of those classic At the Gates type riffs, people just lose their shit. And like gent and stuff was cool, but I think people are ready for like songs to come back.
I don't think that. Yes, I do. Well, first of all, I think you're completely right about songs. I don't think that I can't say that I know that songs went away, but I can say that I think that songs are always a good route. So like you talked about like the progress of music, so through metalcore and blah blah blah. I think one of the reasons why we have managed to survive as a band and really go through what are some lean times for metalcore bands is because, we were writing songs trying to focus on the song. We weren't writing songs around breakdowns. We weren't, and that was one of the things, and that was one of the things that I think too many bands in the aughts did. They realized that if they had a cool chorus and a breakdown, that was basically a song that people would get. I mean, arguably that's what Parkway Drive is, right? Like they breakdowns with cool choruses, and more power to them. But when a band makes that their formula, other bands, like they're not going to have the success with it, so you got to do something else. And I think that we always tried to write good songs, like when we released 2 Weeks, it was nerve wracking, but we knew it was a good song. We didn't know it was going to be as well received as it was. I was worried about the fact that there was singing all the way through. I thought people were going to really, really